Hi, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for joining us. One of the things that I love about designing homes for people is curating spaces that are both elegant and refined, but approachable and casual at the same time. As a mother of two young children, I'm always looking for ways to make my space relatable and approachable while still keeping it elegant. I want to share with you today some of my favorite ways to incorporate a little bit of fun into your life while designing your space. So, first off, to me, is kind of a no brainer, but I thought I would throw it out there. I think every space needs to have an element of green in it, whether it be a faux botanical or a live plant. There's something about bringing the outdoors in that always really relaxes you and kind of draws you back to nature and kind of creates a subtle, casual feeling within your space. So, second thing that I always like to incorporate, and I think it goes back to my childhood and great memories of my great aunt, is a little bit of a snack in a room like a family room. I think it's a fun way to kind of say sit down, relax, and hang out. A fun way to do that can be on an end table. I like kind of doing a stack of books with a little tiny dish on it with a bit of candy. I try to buy ones that aren't my favorites because that can be dangerous. But another way, again, to make the space personal. I mean, there's a lot of great books out there, but I love it when people take the time, or I take the time for them, to purchase books that are relevant to them and their lifestyles. It's great to purchase a book that's a place that you've traveled to, a place that you met your husband, maybe a cookbook of some of your favorite family recipes, anything that can tie back to a little bit about your life and how you've lived and experienced, I think adds that personal feel, and it kind of tops it off with something sweet. A fun way to do that in the kitchen is I'm a big fan of a modern glass candy jar, but not candy jar, cookie jar. Um, you can take something as simple as a glass jar with a wood top and you stack some cookies up in a symmetrical way. And not only do you get something that's super visually appealing, but also an item that really, really is fun. And kids love having cookies in the kitchen. I mean, who doesn't? Another thing that I think is a go-to is a great set of coasters. This one right here is really beautiful and refined. It's a set of agate coasters. But having items in your space that are both beautiful and practical are really, really great ways to instill beauty into your space while saying, hey, we live here. Come sit down, have a drink. And probably one of my favorite items is you're being able to find out there in the marketplace are actual little tabletop games that are designed and styled in a way that are really elevated and elegant and blend into a space very well. This one that we have here, one of my favorites, it's a really beautiful tic-tac-toe set. So made out of natural stone, really fun rock game pieces. This is a beautiful design item and can definitely carry a coffee table in a family room. So what a better way to say, come sit down, play, stay, relax with us than incorporating a board game onto your coffee table styling. So these are my favorite items, just little tips that I think are great, easy ways to instill a sense of playfulness and approachability in your space. Remember, design always can be good and it can always be fun. Thanks for joining us this Tuesday. We hope to see you next week.